Kung taga Bohol, unsa atong itawag? Guwapa o guwapo. Happy Bohol Day kanatong tanan. Atong pakpakan ang tanang mga bulanon sa tibuok kalibutan. Today, my dear friends, we commemorate with deep pride and gratitude the founding anniversary of our beloved province of Bohol. Coincidentally, in the church, we also celebrate the feast of Saint Mary Magdalene, a woman whose heart was transformed by Jesus and whose life became a bold witness to the resurrection. Allow me, my dear friends, to share 3 inspirations from the life of Mary Magdalene as we celebrate our identity, our roots, and our mission in the modern world. First of all, like Mary Magdalene, we are called to experience true transformation. If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, the new has come. That is what we hear from today's second reading. St. Paul reminds us that Christ came not just to patch us up, but to make us totally new. This is exactly what happened to Mary Magdalene. As we celebrate Bohol Day, we give thanks for our heritage. Ang atong yutang na tawhan nga puno sa katahom, kultura ug kalinaw. But we also need to ask, are we just preserving history or are we transforming our future? For Boholanos today, there is the challenge of inner and social renewal. Nindot ang Bohol. Mabiyabiho ng mga bulanon, Diyosnon o hinimbahon. Bisan gani ang mga kaobispuhan during our recent CBCP gathering in Bohol. Nakaingon, Boholanos can hardly be surpassed in hospitality and religiosity. Pagkanindot paminawon. Pero mga igsuon, daghan pa kaayong aspeto sa atong katilingban ang nanginahanglan og kabag-uhan. Real talk. Panahon sa eleksyon, daghan pa nato badlungon. Sa pagdawat og mga turista, doon na pa'y mapahimuslanon. Sa kinaiyahan, doon na pa'y mapasagaron. Sa mga opisina, doon na pa'y corruption. Sa droga, daghan pang nalulong. And you know what? Addiction is not only about drugs. We are made aware of the problem of online gambling addiction. Moanhiman rin nga niya ang atong DILG Secretary, no? May atong pinasidunggang dinapit. I hope our good governor pwede mahunghungan ba? Try to convince our president to put total ban on online gambling. Regulation is not enough. It should be banned fully. Sakit kaayo paminawon. Just 2 days ago, a good mother came to me. Naghilak in town og maayo. Kay wa na siya makasabot, wa na siya nasayod. Unsaon niya pagpahunong ang iyang batanong anak nga lalaki. Nahook na sa online gambling. Dako na kayo kwarta nga damage. Kunya kaduha na nitabo, dagkong kwarta na involved. And I know this is not an isolated case. It's happening in many families. So we hope and pray the President will put a ban on online gambling. Sa social media, daghan pang awayon o mabiyay-biyayon. Sa mga pamilya, daghan pang relasyon ang angay nato nga atimanon. Just like Mary Magdalene, we need to encounter Christ personally and allow Him to change us and then become agents of transformation. Mga igsoon, kung ang atong kaugalingon, dili mabag-o, dili sa mabag-o ang atong pinalanggang probinsya sa Bohol. So that's the first challenge. The second one is, we must not cling to the past, but rise with hope. In the gospel, Jesus said to Mary Magdalene, "Do not hold on to me, but go to my brothers and say to them, I am going to my Father and your Father." Mary Magdalene, in her grief, wanted to hold on to the Jesus she knew. But Jesus was calling her to something new, to become the first preacher of the resurrection. Boholanos are proud of the past, and rightly so. We have given the country leaders, heroes, and saints in the making. But if we only hold on to the good old days and fail to adapt to the signs of the times, we will miss the risen Lord walking ahead of us. For Boholanos today, there is the challenge of embracing change with hope. We are faced with economic shifts, climate change, and the reality that many of our young people leave the island for work. Tourism is a blessing, yes, but are we preparing wisely so that it doesn't destroy the very beauty we sell? That's a good question. And I would like to make this appeal to our local leaders. Importante kaayo gyud ampingan ang atong kinaiyahan. I don't have to convince you that, because you know very well that is our treasure, ang gasa sa kinaiyahan nga gihatag sa Ginoo nato. The most important word is sustainability. I hope magunahuna mo, dili lang sa inyong termino, kundi sa umaabot pa. Dili lang kini nga generation, but the many generations to come. We have to take good care of it, because if we lose it, that's a big and serious problem. Bohol, rise with hope. Don't just look back. Like Mary Magdalene, look forward and proclaim, nakita nako ang Ginoo. I have seen the Lord in our struggles, in our rebuilding, and in our dreams. Finally, let us be a voice of hope and truth in a noisy world. Saint Mary Magdalene was the first to announce the resurrection, even when others were still afraid and unsure. She did not keep silent. Today, we live in a time when truth is often blurred by fake news, division, and negativity. The temptation is to stay quiet, or worse, to just go with the flow. For Boholanos today, there is the challenge of courageous witness. Speak truth with love. Save our environment. Protect the dignity of every Boholano. Uphold faith, family, and community values. Mga igsoon, kinahanglan nato og mga Mary Magdalene karon. Mga Boholanos nga dili mahadlok moingon, tinuod ang Ginoo, nabuhi siya, naglihok siya sa Bohol. So as we celebrate Bohol Day on the feast of Saint Mary Magdalene, let us not enjoy simply the holiday or look back on our rich heritage. Let us also ask, are we becoming the new creation God calls us to be? Are we proclaiming the risen Christ with our lives? Mabuhay ang mga Boholanon!